What's up guys, this is Willie. Welcome back to Three Pedal Devils. We're doing another vlog in the shop today. Today is Sunday, we've got a lot of stuff going on. I just went on a tool run in the old van here. I got a pretty nice new surprise in the back for the shop, and let's see what it is. Actually, on second thought, it weighs about 200 pounds and I'm the only one here, so I'll give a little suspense. Show you later in the video when one of the boys comes to help me out. So in the meantime, I'm gonna work on my horn install for my van. So I'm working on painting up the 3D printed trim panel that I made for the buttons that will activate the sounds from my horn system. This is the first one I designed with 4 buttons. It was kind of a 2-row of 2. I didn't really like this design very much because it didn't leave me much room to get the circuit board in there, and also just kind of stuck out really far in the cabin and looked super ugly. So I just kind of used this one as a test for painting, but I've got the good one down there. I've got some primer and a coat of brown on there, actually 2 coats of brown. I'm gonna throw down a 3rd coat and try and dab it with a sponge to get some of that texture on there that you might see on the dashboard. So let's grab a sponge and get after it! All right, I'm gonna switch to time lapse. So, you saw me painting this thing on time lapse. This is that button panel. I got a little texture on there. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect match to the rest of the trim, but like, you can barely tell it's a 3D printed part, so pretty happy with that. I'll let it dry and harden up a little bit more, and then probably install it tomorrow night since not space to pull it in right now. Betsy showed up, helped me pull out the little hydraulic press for the shop. And yeah, pulled that sucker out, weighs like 200 pounds. Cleared a little space over here, gonna work on setting it up pretty soon. But Beau just showed up. Well, he's been here for like an hour, but he's working on, I don't even know what this is, Dodge Avenger? Yeah?
It's one of those, yeah.
It's one of those Dodgers. What are you doing to it?
Jerking off in it too.
Who? This is a customer car, bro.
Oh, yeah, no. Tinting the windows, man. We're going 20 all around.
Nice. Fronts too? Plasti dip black?
Yes.
Nice. Did you install that steering wheel cover?
Yep. I already got the tint installed on the front windshield. As you can
Nice.
see.
That looks really great.
I put extra layers here so you can't really see when you're driving.
That's smart. Then you don't have to wear sunglasses when it's bright
I'm
out.
trying to figure out how the fuck to turn these goddamn lights off. I want this battery to die.
Stop here and figure that out. Look at Betsy's beast mode set up. What is this thing? 6K Pro?
Yeah, Blackmagic Design 6K Pro.
Nice. You're one of those pros now.
Exactly, yeah.
You just buy a pro camera and then you're a pro.
Yeah, you can only buy pro products, you know,
Yeah.
and then you're a pro.
That makes sense. That's why I bought the GoPro, because I'm not pro, but I want to go pro.
Exactly.
But I'm a rookie because I'm vlogging with a GoPro right now. I hate myself. Hey, it's an upgrade from the Android. All right, that's enough. Well, we got this thing all put together now, so we're gonna test it out and crush this 3D printed part that I'm no longer gonna use. I mean, this thing's good for 40,000 pounds, so this little 3D printed plastic's not even gonna stand a chance, but it'll be fun. So let's run it. Right, Betsy?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, the sun's on.
Oh, I think so.
A few inches later.
Oh god. Oh gosh. Here.
Wait, I want something.
Whoa!
I missed it.
I didn't even pump it anymore. It just broke from. Well, that sounds weird. I think we gotta bend some metal next.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Let's bend this bar now, huh?
Let's do it.
That's gonna be great. Oh boy. It's bending so much. Dude. How thick is that? Like 1/4 inch? 3/8?
1/4 inch probably.
Yeah, 1/4 inch thick piece of
3/8,
solid steel, and made a smiley face.
I lied. I think that's 3/8.
Yeah, it's pretty damn thick. It's pretty damn thick. Let me measure it. Yeah, that's 3/8.
Dang.
Wow, did it like nothing. Well, it works. So it's been a while since we updated, a couple hours ago at this point. Things didn't go super well with the tint job. Beau gave it a couple shots. The first window, the pre-cut, there was a little bit of a crease in the middle. So, you know, once you crease that tint material, it's kind of junk after that. So, you know, we didn't want to have it look like garbage, so we pulled it off. And then just had a roll of like raw film. Tried cutting that a couple times, but just small things here and there were going wrong. Tried that like 3 times. Got it pretty close, but then there was a gap on the bottom, so we pulled that one off. Went to try the rear. Got that one laid down almost perfect, but we must not have shrunk it enough before sticking it down, because there were like 3 or 4 little finger bubbles popping up on the bottom. We tried heating it to, you know, get those to go out, and just couldn't get it. So buddy picked up his car, and you know, we pulled that one off. Beau's got to order some more tints, some more pre-cuts, and then we'll have to try it again next weekend. Kind of sucks, but it's not all sunshines and rainbows. Sunshine, and I just had a stroke, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows when you're working on car stuff like this. There are failures, and you got to try to not let them beat you up too much, and kind of learn from it, do it better next time, and then move on. But that's kind of where we're at. Betsy also headed out. Now I'm working on finishing up this button panel. Paint's pretty dry by now. I got the circuit board mounted down. Now I'm cutting some wires and getting some wire nuts going to connect the switches to the board. I didn't want to solder those wires directly to the switches, because then if I needed to pull the buttons out, you know, I'd have a solid wire, wouldn't be able to get them apart. So yeah, that's what I'm doing that for. Got to connect all the grounds to those, and then wire another one here. So I'll probably set this guy down, time lapse while I put those together, and hopefully I'll finish this up pretty soon, pull the van in, and start installing this thing. I got to bolt this down to the 3D printed bracket that's in the engine bay. Connect these terminals to the connectors I've got in the engine bay, and then wire up the amp and stuff on the inside, and she should be pretty much ready to go. Hopefully I can finish it up tonight. So we'll set her down and see what happens. Well, I finished up making the button panel. I've got all the wiring done in there. It turned into an absolute nightmare. It's just really tough working with all that wiring in such a small space. You know, getting the bend radius and everything you need, being able to reach in there and get the connection you want. I'm about to head home. I've been here for like 9 hours today, so it's been a long day. Got quite a bit done. It was kind of a bummer with the whole window tinting situation, but Beau and I are gonna get back on it this week. I think we're gonna tint his car and mine for some more practice, and then work on our buddy's car again next weekend. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this vlog. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll have some better content in the next one with some more interesting projects. I'm getting real close to finishing the install on this horn thing, and I'll be whipping up a pretty good tutorial for that here pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.
Ooh, wriggle like a razor lipstick, and I risk it, instinct. She sucking my dick with her lipstick. Ooh, check up on a bitch like a dipstick. Ooh, yeah, she fuck on me like a misfit. Wriggle like a razor lipstick, and I risk it, instinct. She sucking my dick with her lipstick. Ooh, check up on a bitch like a dipstick. Ooh, yeah, she fuck on me like a misfit. Hit the race, yeah, the boy fast, but I'm furious. First place, ripping up the drag, he delirious. Bloody face, he gon' need a rag like a period. Third base, make his girl laugh, now he's serious. Ayy, hide it in my sock, bitch, I'm Cardi, ayy, ayy. Yeah, I let her rock like I'm Lil Wayne, ayy. Yeah, I let her rip like a fucking Beyblade. Break a bitch back and she call me Bang, ayy. Ayy, bitch, I ain't a player. Pull up on a pussy like you know that I'm a slayer.